So on back to part 4. Let's go to Habakkuk, give you another example of his pride. Okay. All right. See, Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, again, her doctrines, her democracies, all right? Okay? Which are all, a falsehood, all right? He is a proud man. You see that? He's a proud man, right? So nobody's more prouder than Esau Edom. Neither keepeth at home, right? Again, because he's a fugitive and a vagabond, right? And I'm not talking about him being a bum. Vagabond meaning he's a traveler. Okay, America has over 800 military bases globally. All right, what is that? Imperialism, occupation. You understand that? So that's what it means by he never keepeth at home. You understand that? And where's his home? We just finished looking at that in part 3. He comes from Mount Seir, Petra, the rock, or the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. You understand that? Okay, so this man, he don't keep it at home. You see that? All right? Who enlarges his desire is hell and is his death, right? Because he's the harbinger of death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations. What is that? New world order. One world government. People get it? And he heapeth unto him all people. There you go. New world order. You got it? See? Shall not all of these take up a parable against him? All these nations? Damn right, they are. And a taunting proverb against them. And say, woe, destruction to him that increaseth that which is not his. You see that? And how does he get everything? Through the sword. That's his blessing. Genesis 27:40. All right? And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay? How about Revelation 6 and 4? The red horse that taketh peace from the earth. Okay? You understand that? And how does he do that? By the sword. Okay? And to him that layeth himself with the clay, meaning debt. Heavy debt. Right? Look at America's debt. You understand that, people? You get it? All right? All right. Let's move on. That's enough of an example of that. Let's go to Proverbs 16 and 5. All right. Everyone that is proud in the heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. I repeat, everyone. So whether you're an Israelite or not, or you're Esau, Edom, or one of the other 60 heathen nations, everyone that is proud in the heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. And though hand joined in hand, he shall not be unpunished. You see that? Okay? You understand that? And again, that makes me think of, Isaiah 13 and 15. Whoever is joined on to Esau shall also be thrust through with the sword. You understand that? Okay? And why is that? Because you have no covering. See, you trust in Esau. Okay? They take counsel, but not of me. Right? We read that in Isaiah 30. All right? And 1. All right? They take counsel, but not of me. You have no covering. You understand that? Okay? All right. Let's go to Proverbs 28. Evil men understand not judgment. See that? All right? Evil men understand not judgment. But they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things. You see that? All right? Okay, so in other words, again, evil men understand not judgment, right? Again, didn't we get into all of that, right? When we looked up the word light in the blue letter, okay? These people are not spiritual. They have no spiritual or moral understanding about anything. Do you understand that? That's the way he was created. You understand that? All right? But as an Israelite, particularly those that have been called into the council of Yahweh Bachim, Yahweh Shai, all right, starting with our elders on down, okay, that do this work, that make these videos, go out there and street teach, we have that understanding. We are in the light, okay? So, through the Lord, right, through these scriptures, through this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of these scriptures, we are in the light, and we have that understanding. You got that, people? All right? All right. Verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness. See that? So, you could be, walking without shoes because you can't afford shoes, or the shoes you have, may have holes on the bottom of them. Okay? You understand, people? So better, or you don't have much to eat, or maybe even a place to live. You're surviving. You're a survivor, right? And you're trying to survive. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. You see that? You understand that, people? Okay? So it's got nothing to do with who has the biggest mansion, the biggest house, the most expensive car. It has nothing to do with that. Again, go back to the story of, Lazarus and the rich man. You understand that? Okay? And see how, they traded places there. You understand? All right? And, what's a great example, which I always like to go to and use? What is that? It's in Samuel. Give me a minute. All right? All right, here we are. All right. 1 Samuel, 2nd chapter, we'll start at verse 7. And the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. You see that? A balance, people, a balance. You understand that? We keep telling you that. The Lord is about a balance. He raises up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill. Did we just finish reading that stuff in Proverbs 28, 5, and 6? Right? Okay? Didn't we just finish reading that? Okay? Let's see here. What is that? Proverbs. All right? Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things. And it's here in verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse, right? In other words, in wickedness, in his ways, though he be rich. You see that? All right. So, see? What does it say here? He raises up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princesses to make them what? Inherit the throne of glory, like our Lord of Lords and King of Kings, Yahushua the Mashiach. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's. Those are the Israelites. You read that in Revelations 3 and 12. And he that set the world upon them. All right? He has set the world upon his people, the Israelites. He will keep the feet of his saints, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting with the elect. And the wicked shall be silent in darkness. You see that? For by strength shall no man prevail. See that? Verse 10. And the adversaries of the Lord, right? You want the hit list, you go to Psalms 83. Okay? For the adversaries of the Lord Yahweh shall be broken in pieces. Makes me think of several scriptures come to mind. All right, Jeremiah 30:16. They that devour thee shall be devoured. Okay? And all thy adversaries, every one of them. See that? Every one of them. It didn't say some, didn't say a few. Every one of them. So that's talking about Esau, Edom, plus the other 16 heathen nations. All right, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. And all they that preyed upon thee will I give thee for a prey. You see that? We got that, people? You understand that? All right. And the other one that comes to mind again is Psalms 83, which gives you the hit list of your enemies. All right, who are confederate against thee. You understand? They have said, come, that the name Israel may be no more in remembrance. You understand that? Okay? Got that, people? All right. All right. So, and the other one, the adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces is what? Like Daniel 2:44, where it talks about that, in the time of these kings, shall, Yahushua, set up his kingdom, all right? And it shall break in pieces all these other kingdoms, and it shall not be left to other people, all right? Okay, you understand? So we shall, consume them and break them to pieces. You understand? And this is the everlasting kingdom. You can go read it in Daniel 2:44. All right? All right. Where are we here? All right. So shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them, right? Upon, Esau, Edom, and the other heathen nations. All right. The Lord Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, Yahushua the Mashiach, and exalt the horn of his anointed. So that's Yahushua and who? The Israelites. Starting with the elect, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, make up 12 tribes. All right? Got that, people? All right. Let's go to Proverbs 26:27. Whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. See that? And so all his plans that he has made, okay, to go along with his pandemics, all right, it should all fall back on him. You got that? It's all going to come back on him. All the plans that he has made, for the Israelites, all right? In taking out the Israelites, all right? Whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it shall return upon him. Right. Yeah, when we read something like that, right? Obadiah, right? Don't we read something like that in Obadiah, right? 15. All right, what does it say here? For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, and as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. There you go. All right, we'll end this here. And we'll be right back. Give me a minute. We'll be right back with part 5. Shalom.